Alright, now Nugs and Skinwalkers, welcome to Addition to My Military Collection Part 15. Got a lot of good stuff here. I'll have to explain it more later, but first off, we're going to start with this pistol belt. This one's actually later war. It's a deeper OD green. I don't have one of these. This will be my work belt, but very nice. Not really much wrong with it. A little bit of oxidization, but that doesn't hurt. Very nice. Then we have a World War I cartridge belt. This side was made by Mills, 1918, and this side was made by Russell, 1918, in different months, July and December, which was really weird. So I'm thinking this middle piece is World War II. Later, someone decided to put this to this strap into this strap. So I'm thinking it was later done during the war, but it's other than that, it's a pretty nice belt. Basically mint condition. Every time I see these, they're just completely battered and beaten, missing parts, but this one's rather in great condition. Next up, we have the Korean War Carlisle pouch, 1945 dated. Very nice. I don't have one of these. I actually really wanted one. I finally got one. They're actually bigger than the standard World War II Carlisle pouches, so that's kind of neat. And then we have this extremely rare experimental Avery 1944, not 45, but 44 dated M1 carbine pouch with a nylon lining. I've never seen 44. I've only seen 45. I thought the furthest back they went with these was 45, but no, that's a rare one, and it's in almost mint condition, a little bit of oxidization, but very neat. Then we have this canteen cover. I'm going to reuse it. Unfortunately, it's missing one of its snaps, but I bet I can find that eventually. It needs a little bit of sewing work. That's not a problem. Then we have a canteen cup. I need to add something here so it would stay. There's no date on it, so I'm thinking it's post-war made, but perfect for reenacting, which I do not mind. I'll have to clean it out and repurpose it. Then we have a chocolate chip camo cover for the Patsgate, which I already do have one, but this is why I got it. It was $4. These are hard to come by, and I was like, oh, I gotta grab it. I almost grabbed 3 of them. That's how stoked I was. Then we have I don't know if this is a 90 mil or if it's some other 75, but it's basically destroyed. I think it's a dummy round because there's blue. I see a blue on the shell, but very nice. Next up, we have a Desert Storm Beretta holster. These are kind of hard to get for me, so this was a good find. I also need the knife, which is also another hard thing. And then the extremely hard thing is getting the M16. Hopefully I can come across an M16 at some point and buy that, but that's neat. Then over here we have a Desert Storm, or actually Vietnam era butt pack I need for my Desert Storm impression, and it actually has waterproof innards, which is really interesting. That'd be really nice for when it rains. I'm going to put my name tag here, get a little sticky note. That would be fun. But other than that, very good condition for Nam era. Then over here we have, to the metals and shells, we have what I believe is a SS collar tab, original. Now, a lady whose husband recently passed away, he was selling a lot of his stuff at this antique store, and I got these, and I wanted to buy everything here, all the pins, all the metals, and she said, okay, $7.50. I was like, what? And I was like, okay. So I basically got all these for $7, but then everything was 50% off, and so I basically everything was just kind of given to me. Some of the stuff was just also kind of given to me. The most expensive thing was the uniform, which we'll get to later, so I thought that was crazy. But here's a broken Luftwaffe cap badge, some little Nordic pins for Nordic heritage. Oops. And then we have a World War I stick pin. It has insanely great detail. Then we have a little Luftwaffe necklace. I actually don't really know what this is. I think it might be a Luftwaffe. I'm not very sure. It looks very similar. And then a little 1934 little tinny for the little dragon on it, which I think is really cool. And then we have a, I think, NVA collar tab. But this, I've looked online and I'm pretty sure this is SS. I'm gonna see if I can restore it, put a piece of cardboard in there and carefully sew it back together. And I wanna get like one of those little button tabs and put it right in the middle so it looks like the original picture, which I'm pretty sure that's an SS collar tab, which is crazy. I got it for basically for free. This one I paid a little bit for because it's a separate store. This is a nice enamel pin. Got a nice little box for it, little label, which is great for displaying. And on the back it says Gisgesh, I think. Yes, which means patent pending, basically. I forgot what it actually means, but it's basically patent pending or patent protected. Then up here we have a Fundenkampf am Seigen, I'm pretty sure it's how it's pronounced. I actually found this in the uniform. It's reproduction, obviously. But very neat gold wound badge. And then this is just for the canteen cup. This is just a cork to keep the water from leaking out. Need one of those. And then Desert Storm blanks for the M16, 1991, 1992. They're dated. It's the very end of the war. Or could be. It was only for 2 years, so don't really know what the production date is. But this is a 1938 World War II Turkish Mauser round. I know the Germans also did use these, so that's interesting. And then I also forgot these later. A couple years ago I got some, but it seemed like I missed one. So there's another. Then a 40 millimeter round for the 40 millimeter grenade launcher machine gun. Then I was given these. These are cool. A bunch of pins and medals, personal items. That's from home. I just brought that because it looks cool. But some nice pins and medals. 77th Infantry Division. He was in the Pacific, whoever this guy was, private, and served 1 year. So probably very end of the war. There's just kind of some buttons and whatnot, money clip. Some old guy kind of things in here. Little crucifix, that's kind of cool. Then the greatest item, maybe not the greatest, but one of the best items, my Großdeutsche uniform, my M36 with the pants. I basically have almost everything to complete my German impression now. But and then it's not the correct breast eagle, but I can replace that. But also I don't want to wear one with a swastika on it, so I guess this one's fine for now. Here's the collar tabs for it. I was told it's okay, good quality, which I don't see too much problem with it. Großdeutsche, very nice. It's rather big, but I don't care. Got this for, I think, technically everything was 80. Some of the stuff was 80 with that, but I think bare bones, I think I paid 50 for this entire uniform. It is missing a couple buttons, which that's not a problem. I can fix that. Yeah, need the suspenders, but other than that, it's crazy. Also got some more stuff off the show too, so we'll get right to that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Easter. Now this is some of the other stuff that I got. We are different time, different day, but let's get on to it. This is a cold weather jacket for well, cold weather. I actually wouldn't need that for camping, so that's pretty cool. And then over here we already showed this before, but I actually sewed this on recently, so that's pretty cool. And then I found some glasses to go with my 90s era kit of chemical protection cover for the Pasket helmet. Got that with some of the stuff I actually got in the garbage at a surplus store. Kind of saved some of that stuff. And then over here we got my neighbor's boots. I'm actually portraying his uniform back in Desert Storm. Now these are not actually the Gulf War Desert Storm corrective boots, but those were his. So those are his boots. Then we got a couple canteens here that I got. Then here's my Gulf War Alice kit. There you are. I already showed a case of these two, but I put these on here. Got a couple pouches, Vietnam med pouch, some 30-rounder pouches, nice belt to go on it. Got some suspenders. Also found this is hard to find. The band, tan band for the gasket cover to go with it. Then we got a gasket vest, Kevlar vest, and I also put that on there because I thought it'd be kind of funny to put that on there. But yeah, got that all intact, all the Kevlar's in. Then I got this, a little bit discombobulated as of now. Gotta put everything back in order. But I also got the frame for it too for 20 bucks because the surplus store that I got it from, they said they didn't want it and they just told me to just take it. So they said 20 bucks and I was like, sure, yeah, I'll buy it. So we got that all for 20 bucks. Then we got some ration stuff down here, some smaller stuff, you know. And then also got this World War II mess kit. It's actually dated 1944. That, and in here we also have some other ration stuff in my butt pack, just kind of on the go. As you can see, there's some applesauce in there, some trail mix, whatnot. So that'd be cool for just on the trip. This is for mainly camping and whatnot. Like in the middle of it, this is what this is for. Got a nice First Strike ration kit, or rations, pretty nice. A lot of stuff in there. And also, this is what I say from the dump. A World War II sling as well. Yeah, they said this is stuff that no one wanted, so they let me go through their garbage, and that's one of the things I took. And then over here, I'm actually gonna work on something. This is some scrap material I can use to fix my gear with. And then here's the gas mask hood for the M17 gas mask. I don't have it just yet. Just how I go like with that. That has to go with the chemical protection stuff. So I will get the M17 gas mask for this, and I can't wait to get it because the gas mask looks just so cool and so iconic. So that'd be really fun. And here's my everyday work canteen. I bring this to work. It's still full of water, and it's really yellowed compared to my other ones and to all my other gear. It has seen a lot of sun, gotten a lot of sun over the years. And we also got some more of these, but some field day dressing. Pretty nice. I could still use those. And then this grenade fuse, 3-second delay. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Just a nice grenade fuse. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have the M16 bayonet just yet, but hopefully when I go to this next gun show, I'm thinking about getting a Luftwaffe dagger and a M16 bayonet. Depends if I want to get a gun or not. I'm not very sure. I kind of want to get a shotgun for camping and whatnot because I don't really have one. I'm not counting the 5-in-1 flare gun, but I do want to get myself a shotgun. So either I might go balls to the wall, balling and whatnot, and get a shotgun with that as well. But I'm not very sure. But this is my haul for the rest of the video. Oh, not to mention, can't forget this, last but not least, my buddy John. He has his collection has been shown on the channel quite a bit, and if you watch the channel, you'll know who John is. And he actually gave me this really nice buck knife from the 80s, so this will go perfect for my personal stuff. It's very sharp too, really nice hefty knife. So thank you, John, for that. Still really appreciate it. But yeah, he has a lot of his military vehicles on my channel, as I like to showcase, and just random events that he has planned that we go on. So if you watch this dead channel, you know exactly who that is. But anyway, this is my haul for the month. Thank you for watching.